our first title matchup of the night in the flyweight division. The champion in the pink, Joe the Honey Badger Beck, and the challenger, Matthew Friel, El Guapo. Matthew Friel, a veteran of Irish mixed martial arts, 16 fights under his belt, multiple titles. Joe Beck trying to get onto the takedown. Must be said, Matthew Friel is a purple belt in BJJ under Kieran McFadden. Trying to get in on that potential knee bar calf crush.
Great reactions there from the champion. Nice axe kick, almost put himself in danger. A lovely shot there in the inside as Friel was trying to advance on a takedown.
Friel turns beautifully, was on his back, changes it into a takedown of his own. Needs to settle a little bit, position before submission.
Working on taking the back, which he has done.
Matthew Friel, a former Cage Warriors Academy flyweight champion, a Kuma champion in 2 different weight divisions, a 4-time Northern Ireland BJJ champion. Incredible credentials at only 24 years of age.
These are big shots landing. Beck had his head pinned against the mat there as he was taking those shots. Not exactly where you want to get hit.
It's very smart of Matthew Friel. Take the fight where you feel strongest. Joe Beck, a very solid striker, holds an Irish national title in boxing. So right now, Matthew Friel dragging him into the deep waters. Mount to the back take here from Matthew.
He is accumulating damage the whole time as each position moves. Shots move, shots move.
Hips are clear there. He should be able to work from there. He should, up on bottom, he couldn't get out of there. But he let the man cover the hips again. There, he's away. He can get away.
Looked like he was trying to roll back there.
If he can clamp down on the elbow, there's a potential sit-through for him here, but again, that's a lot easier for us to say, Bruce, in our position here.
Well, that's it, for sure.
And it's not, these aren't concussive shots, but it's the accumulation of them that are so intelligent. Almost Chael Sonnen-esque, never through with 100% fight-ending power, but it was that accumulation of damage.
That's it.
Oh, isolates the arm. And right now, this round is all El Guapo.
It really is, and he's shown back there that he could have rolled, but that was what he was waiting on at the same time. So he's laying a few traps, a few moves ahead now. So he's winning the game of chess right now.
The dexterity of the hips there to go from flat backing to roll up into the half guard, so intelligent.
More shots, he's on the back. Forced him to carry his weight the whole time. This is draining for Beck now on bottom.
Oh, it's a huge shot to finish the round from Matthew Friel. Little bit of Clara on the nose of the champion, Joe Beck. Shows the depth of quality we have on this island, gentlemen.
There's a lot of silverware in the cage all at once.
This champion needs to show his confidence here now, doesn't he?
That 100%, Bruce. I'd like to see him maintain range and turn this into more of a boxing match. Oh, lovely shot from Matthew Friel. Joe Beck, perhaps with a somewhat misguided takedown, but
it almost didn't work out. He almost got reversed, but did a good job maintaining his balance and getting to the top position. Now he needs to pass if he wants to really convert this.
It didn't work till it did, Mark.
Funny how that happens sometimes.
If anything, it speaks to the confidence of Beck that he feels he can hang with somebody who's as good on the ground as Matthew.
He obviously feels like he did. It didn't look reactionary there when he took that takedown.
Matthew playing a little bit of rubber guard. And that's smart from Beck. He scored the takedown, showed a little bit of ground control, gets back up to where he feels most confident. So that's, yeah, it's gamesmanship, it's point scoring, it's very smart. Only 21 years of age, the champion Joe Beck, showing some great MMA IQ.
Now, some scores racked up in his side of the column for Beck, but he
landed. Stiff jab from Matthew Friel. Joe Beck perhaps a little bit too youthfully exuberant in his approach there.
There was some snap to that strike as it landed on Beck, and I think that did
that did affect his judgment right after that led to this takedown.
Corner of Matthew Friel calling for him to get up on the feet and land some ground and pounds.
As Beck is starting to thread one of his legs through there. Good reaction by Friel, protecting his arms.
Friel needs to make a choice here, whether he's all the way in or all the way up. He can't be at that 45-degree angle where he's potentially susceptible to the submission threat from Beck.
The risk here for Beck is all the good work that he did at the start of the round is draining away as these shots land in from Friel.
When it comes to a close round, it's more often than not he who finishes the round on top gets the 10-9.
Recency bias. You remember that? What happened sooner?
What have you done for me lately? The tagline of MMA.
Just kind of stuffed underneath there. Got to make a move somewhere.
Yeah. I think it's intelligent of Friel. He's pinned Beck against the cage, compressed him as tight as he can so that he can't get those hips free to work.
That's it.
What are you shouting at Beck there, Bruce, if you're in his corner?
I would really scream and say, work a way to get hips to one side. I'd say, pick a side.
Yeah.
Pick a side and work towards that.
Well, in his attempts to work to one side, he had a very unwilling partner in Matthew Friel there. He wasn't letting him away with it at all. Every time he created a small angle, Friel was all over it. Didn't land his...
Just hasn't really engaged it as much as I would like to see him do.
And a slight impatience, as we saw in that second round. Referee Aaron Wallace about to get us underway for our third and final round. Both in this Clan Wars title clash.
Both fighters supremely well conditioned, not breathing heavy, and what has been a frenetic pace maintained by both fighters. Timing on the takedown, Bruce, talk to me.
That was it. He read everything along the way, and he was able to just slide right over. Now it's all about control on top, isn't it?
Some spider guard being
Bottom
played
has
here
got
by
to figure a way
Beck.
to get hips out, get to one side, and work the way out of there.
You can see Joe Beck trying to work for the triangle. Keeps looking for that wrist control, that bicep control on his left side, but Friel maintaining a fantastic work rate.
Top maintains good control, good square control, and can tap away.
Yep.
Beck is reading the strikes really well. As soon as Matthew comes up to throw, he's pushing on the hips, trying to create space, or he's getting the leg in between. You can see there, almost like he's thinking about a scissor sweep.
And like we said, these shots from Friel don't need to be concussive fight ending. He just needs to show the referee that he's keeping busy.
And the judges that he's winning the round. Another round in the bank, yeah.
Friel needs to be careful of when he's swinging back to get purchase on these shots. He's not leaving a big gap for Joe Beck to throw up the triangle.
This is another great matchup. The physical chess at play here right in front of our commentary position is great to watch.
Kinetic chess with dire physical consequences, to quote Joe Rogan.
Beck tried for a triangle there, Friel all over it, read it, got his head up, got back to safety, but now he has an angle here. One mistake from Friel could put him in a lot of danger. He's got hand control now.
He has that control. He may sneak up.
Looked at an omoplata.
So intelligent from Matthew Friel there to tuck his head to the side, ear to the shoulder.
That was keeping a straight arm as well, so he's out of danger there.
It's perhaps the most dominant round thus far for Matthew Friel.
I think it is, but you can see Beck not giving up, really trying to leave everything he has in the cage there, but he cannot get past either the offense or the positioning of Matthew Friel.
Again, Beck threatening with that triangle. Good pressure from Friel again. It's the awareness, the situational awareness that's so impressive.
Reading it every time, and he is looking for that scissor sweep for the last while, but Friel is just able to keep his balance, get his hips under his own control.
For the dying seconds, it looks like we could be looking at a new champion.
Let your hands go, Matthew. Go.
Potentially another belt going back to Kombat Jiu-Jitsu in Derry. Fantastic fight, and Joe Beck only 21 years of age. This is a fantastic learning curve for him, being in with an elite fighter like Matthew Friel.
Yeah, it was a tremendous fight to watch. Great physical chess at play. Let's head back inside the cage now to hear the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,